Alright guys, welcome back to another exciting tutorial. You can actually feel that to my voice. I can't wait to take you through this journey of becoming an expert in Power BI. Alright, so in this tutorial we want to take you to time series. And what is time series? Why is it very important? And that's exactly what we want to at least figure out. Okay, so why do you need time series? Things keep changing. You need to understand the fact that the data you are gathering, something will happen to it this month, another thing will happen in the next month. So there are trends, seasonality, cyclicity, and what is known as irregularity in your data. So understanding time series will enable you to figure out how you can forecast what is going to happen in the nearest future, and that is why you are called a data analyst. So you need to figure out how you can do this. So a data analyst that doesn't understand time series, that doesn't understand how to forecast, I don't know why you are out that particular profession in the first place. So understanding time series makes you to be a better data analyst. That's exactly the point I'm trying to drive at. Okay, so today we are going to use some data. I'm not going to tell you how to actually drag that data. We've done that in the past. So just figure out how you can bring that data inside this. I've actually brought it there and I use sheet 1. So okay, what we're going to do right now is that I want to look at something that has to do with periodical data, something that has to do with seasonality, something that has to do with trends, something that has to do with cyclicity, something that keep changing. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm trying to explain to you today. So I'm going to pick period like this. So what I'm going to do, don't forget, we have filter, visualization, feeds. I'm going straight down into the sheet. Okay, by the time I click it, okay, it's going to give me a drop down. I have age, gender, period, and I'm going to apply it. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to say I need something periodical, and trust me, what can you figure out with your mind eyes? You can see period has to do with something that is changing. So I'm going to drag it down there. Boom, I'm dragging it down to the visualization environment. This thing out my eyes, I need to make it bigger, you can see, so that I will have a clear picture of what exactly I'm doing. I like to do this even before I start visualizing my data, so that everything is going to be visible. You can do that as well if you are feeling this with me. All right, good. So I'm doing this, it's not necessary, I just want to make it bigger in terms of visualization. So another thing I would like to do is that, okay, I want to know the period of time and how many people are we having in terms of unemployment. So I have to look at, okay, another data I can drag inside this particular sheet too. I think I can drag unemployed. Boom, I'm dragging it straight down. The moment I drag this down, nothing will happen. No visualization is actually occurring. So I need to figure out what kind of visualization effect do I really want. So as a matter of fact, I can decide to actually pick something that looks like bar chart. Let me pick it. I click on it. You can see this thing gives me bar charts 2005, 2010, 2015 years. So as a matter of fact, I think that I have like maybe 10 or 15 years on my data sheet, which all this is not actually showing me right now. So Power BI is going to show you 3 out of these at default. So no matter how very big your data is, it's not going to show you everything in full because the screen cannot actually contain that. So you need to figure out how you can make these things display. Okay, what are you really looking for in a particular data sheet? Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, oops, sorry, I think I'm having some kind of issues with my PC. Okay, fine, I'm dragging it straight down up, and I want to make it a little bit bigger because whatever I'm doing, I want you to see it clearly. Okay, we are into this together. All right, okay, so I'm dragging it, I'm making it bigger. You can do this if you like, it's part of it. Okay, all right, I think I have this. I'm in love with the display. Okay, so what I'm going to show you right now is that I can say I don't really want to display in bar chart. I want it to be displayed in what is known as line chart. You can see I'm mousing over on the line chart so that you can vividly see it, that is exactly what I want to do. I'm clicking it right now and it's actually giving me a line chart. Don't get carried away. The topic is what? Time series. So what are the aspects, or what are the things, approach you need to take a look at anytime you are working with time series? The first approach is known you can actually see it in data and drill. And the first approach is known as switch to next level, and the second approach is known as expand the next level. In the previous Power BI versions, you might not actually see it like this. You might just know that show next level and expand next level. But in the new version of Power BI, you're going to see it as switch next level and expand next level. So what is expand next level? Let me give you the tips. Let me show you the secret. Switch next level, what it does, you can see this is it. What it does is that it converts your time series to what is known as categorical data. So it groups them into category. I'm going to show you right now and you're going to see the effect. So but whenever you want to deal with expand next level, Expand next level will explain these in terms of real time series, telling you the pattern, telling you the trend, showing you the seasonality, showing you the cyclicity. So anytime you want to go deep down, that you want to categorize your data into your time series into categorical data, you need to know that you need expand next level. But anytime you feel like, okay, fine, I need to convert this time series into categorical data, you need to go for switch next level. So the question is, why should I convert time series into categorical data? The first reason is that sometimes you might not need the entire data of your or the entire information on your data. You might just need the tips, just small out of it to make your decision. So that is when you need to categorize them. So you just pick the category that you want. So anytime you want to figure out every single trend and series, you need to go for expand next level. Hope that is taken. All right, pull your pen and a sheet of paper, your jotter, write this thing down because you will need it big time. All right, so I'm clicking on switch right now. Let's go for switch. Switch simply means you want to categorize them. You can see from the bottom line, you can see quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. This is actually telling you that you're putting all this time series into categorical data, and this is awesome. All right, so now how can you now drill it up? How can you now drill it down? So drilling down, what it means is that you want to start moving from one category to the other, and the moment I click on drill up, let me show you what is going to happen. You can see it go back to the normal time series. If I click on drill down, it's going to take me back again, but it's not taking me back again right now because something is happening. I need to ensure that I click on the switch next level before I drill down. Okay, so if you're clicking on it and it's not showing, you can see it's actually showing. It's because I'm double clicking. I'm clicking it more than once. You can see it's actually giving me a lot of pattern. And let me show you something big time. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to show you right now. Let me go back because I've double clicked twice, so you might not see the effect. I'm clicking on switch next level. You can see, and if you should look at it, you can see there's some kind of point. So this thing is actually showing me the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. So if you're mousing over, you see the quarter 4 has 107519000. That is the total number of unemployed people in that quarter 4. By the time you sum it up, you can see it's summing it up. All right, so you can decide that, oh, I don't want to sum it up, I want to know the average. So you can see summing up the quarter 1. Let's check it out. It's summing up the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. So I myself can decide that, oh, buddy, I don't want to sum it up, I just want to find the average. From your y-axis, you can see that the employment is there, it's been dragged, so you can right click on it and say, hey buddy, I am not looking for sum, I just want to look for average. Boom, you can see how it changed drastically. So you can decide that, okay, fine, the average, I want to switch it to the category 2, I want to drill down. Let's figure out whether it's going to change. I want to drill down, you can see it's changing. Let's go back. Okay, I want to drill down, I want to drill up. You can see it's changing. Drill down, you can see it's changing. So here, if you right click, you can decide that you want to find the minimum, you want to find the maximum, you want to find the count, you want to find the count based on districts, standard deviation, variance, median. If you're looking for all this, you can see this is where you are trying to convert your time series into categories. You are categorizing based on quarter, and you're trying to find the average of this quarter, the minimum of this quarter, the maximum of this quarter, count, standard deviation, variance, median, and the likes. This is awesome. I can see that you're actually enjoying this, and it's already making me so glad. Okay, don't worry. If you're having any questions, drop it on the comments. I'll be all ears to give you a direct answer that will make it so clear in the Google Classroom. So let's proceed. All right, so now what you can see right now is that we've successfully understand the fact that we are working on categories. You need to understand the fact that is where you can see all these average, median, mean, mode, variance, standard deviations, and the likes. So now, all right, what if you just don't want to let me go back. What if you just don't want switch to next level? What if you want expand to next level? Expand to next level, what it does is that it will show you the real time series, and I just can't wait to click it. I'm clicking it right now. What exactly are we saying? You can see this thing is not now giving me in quarter, it gives me the years. You can see this is year 2006, 2008, 2010, 2000. It shows me this thing in the real time series. And okay, fine, as you can see, this thing is quite interesting. So you can actually drill it up, drill it down, and figure out exactly what you're going to see. You can see I'm drilling it down right now. You can see when I drill it down, it expands more, it shows me more. If you look at this, let's say 2005 quarter 1 February, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You can see this thing gives me everything in full, right from the first to the last quarter, and it shows me if you look at the one we categorize, everything from a year is what we're having here, but this one shows us this trend, this one shows us the seasonality, this one shows us the pattern, this one shows us the cyclicity. So that is the reason why I say that is what you want to use time series to achieve. You are trying to figure out what is changing, how is trending, what exactly is happening, what are you trying to figure out, how can you measure the trend. But this is the only way you can solve data analysis problem. Imagine you're working on cryptocurrency and something goes up, it goes down, is not balanced. The financial sector needs this, X sector needs this. So you need to focus more on how to learn forecasting when you want to be an expert as a data analyst. So that's why you cannot underestimate the power of time series. This is what I'm actually going to stop for now. I'm so sure that you are getting this step by step. Don't ask too much of question in your mind right now. Just try as much as possible to understand this thing piece by piece. By the time you get done with some modules, you'll be able to put them together and you know the reason why you are doing a lot of things. This is what I'm actually going to stop for now. Thank you guys for watching and happy analyzing. Bye for now.